What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. It's your man Jamil Muhammad. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Today's video is going to be covering my top 3 ways to keep your spirits high during this time. Before we get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, any video ideas for the future. Let me know down in the comment section. My number 1 way to keep my spirit high during this time is to show self-love. Love is patience, and patience is love. That means you have to be patient with yourself in order to show yourself some love. So self-love is me setting a goal instead of, even if it's a big goal, instead of getting upset with myself that I'm not reaching it when I feel like it should be reached. The goal is to reach it, right? So if you have a big goal, the idea is to chop it into small pieces and deal with each small piece. Sometimes you might have to work on more than one at a time, but it's important to chop it up and hit each piece. That means you have laser sharp focus on each piece, right? Not on the holistic thing. So if I want to burn 10,000 calories, I'm not gonna go in my first workout trying to burn 10,000 calories. I'm gonna break it up into days, weeks, maybe even a month, right? The idea is to be patient with yourself and enjoy each step, each little chopped up piece. Enjoy that. There's no rush for yourself, and it's really it's gonna be something memorable for yourself as you carry on with that goal later on. Another way you can show self-love is to show patience with other individuals. We all are human beings, almost 8 billion people on this earth. There's maybe only a few number of people that don't interact with people, but we interact with people all the time, and some people get on your nerves, some people help you out. There's a lot of different experiences we have, but another way that you can show self-love is to be patient with other individuals, because patience is love and vice versa. So if you can be patient with another individual, you also can be patient with yourself. So that means if you work with children like myself and you can be patient with them, there are times when I get frustrated with my own self, but it's important to sit back, reflect on my actions and how they affect other individuals, and try to chop that up into different pieces, saying, how am I gonna respond if a child says this to me, or if an adult says this to me? It's important to go back and reflect on that. Chop up each piece, deal with each piece. So self-love is being patient with yourself, being patient with other individuals. And when you go to war every day, so if you go to a job every day and it's like clockwork, when you come home, you should not be hard on yourself when you come home. Once you go to war, you come home to rest. So that means when you come home, that's your recuperation time. That's your, I'm gonna do my face mask time. I'm gonna go get a massage, go to the gym, relax, stretch, yoga, meditate, anything that can help you rest and recover and recuperate from that day. What that also means is you don't bring that chaos into your home. You don't bring that back into the space where you recuperate. This is your temple. This is where you can center and focus on the energy that is supposed to go inward. Method number 2, keep your goals personal. This is your journey. This is your battle. This is your story. You have no obligation to share any of your goals with the world. I know a lot of people, they're in the social media age where they feel as though I have to share everything I do with Instagram, with Facebook, Snapchat, etc. You don't have to do that, and it's a lot. You'll actually notice a lot of burden being lifted from you when you stop doing that. At a point, I was posting everything like, man, I'm going to drink some coffee, now I'm going to the car wash. Like, everything doesn't have to go outward. It's better to direct that energy inward. Focus on your goals and let that energy come to you, or you put that energy within yourself. What that's gonna do is not deplete you as quickly. Nobody has to know everything you eat. Nobody has to know where you are at every single waking moment. That's what the press is for. If you're a celebrity, hey, props to you. You know, you gotta do your thing. But at the same time, you have to direct your energy inward. Your goals do not have to be public. And to be honest, everyone that you come across is not gonna have your best interest. There's some people that are gonna put some energy out into the universe that is not gonna be good for you. So it's better to keep some things personal. And when those things are complete, you then make it public and say, hey, this is what I've done. If you make the choice to want to share that with the world. Some things can be inspiring, and you do want to get that information out because it might help someone else, just the same way they may have helped you. And method number 3, get lost in something. That means you can get lost in a good book. There are many books I've gotten into, and I just, I'm in my own world. I just kind of kept to myself, and it's like a little journey that you go on. So whether it's science fiction, non-fiction, realistic fiction, or just, any other genre that you enjoy, it's good to get lost in it. Pick something up that's gonna make you want to come back to it, right? Something that's gonna keep you curious, keep you on edge, and keep your imagination flowing and stimulated, right? Another thing you can use is a long-term goal. So like we said before, you take a big goal, you chop it up into pieces, you get lost in your goal. That means you have just straight focus on achieving that goal. And I say take some pictures along the way so you can remember that. I'm real big on nostalgia. If you know me personally, I love memories. I love having stories attached to different memories, right? So if I'm working on a big project or something, I'm taking pictures, I'm recording video, I'm that dude. I'm just gonna do it. Just like throughout this whole school year, I've taken pictures of my students, and they're like, Mr. Muhammad, why are you all taking pictures, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you're gonna appreciate it at the end, so, it's all good. Definitely, with your long-term goal, get lost in your goal. Stay focused. Yep. Number 3, meditation. Back at Morehouse, when I was with my brother, he was my roommate for the entire duration of my 3 years at Morehouse, and we meditated often. And that experience I will literally never forget. We did a lot of fasting. We did a lot of meditation. We had a lot of conversations with each other to make sure we're all on the same page. And when you focus on yourself, that means you have the capacity to deal with your emotions, and you can deal with how you are feeling in a raw sense, unfiltered. And if you can be honest with yourself, you can then start to solve problems within yourself. Fellas, I know this is a lot of hot topic today, talking about masculinity, femininity. You have to understand that you have to have a balance of masculinity and femininity. So when we said go to war and come home to rest, the wartime is the masculine. That's when you had a capacity to endure, to fight, to resist, do whatever you have to do. Exercise discipline. That's the masculine. When you come home, rest, relax, be gentle with your family, those that you come into contact with, that's femininity. You have to have that. You can't just live in masculinity the whole time. And at the same time, you can't live in femininity the whole time. You have to have a balance and understand how to use your discretion to express both when they are needed. I think that's the big wisdom that everyone is starting to acquire. You have to have, what they mean by balance to me is, when am I going to express masculinity? When am I going to express femininity, right? So that could be a part of you getting lost in whatever journey that you're in. Last thing to remember, this is your journey. You have no obligation to share it with anyone while it is under construction. Now, if you have a compelling story, I do feel as though that can help out some youth or some other adults that are in your position. It doesn't matter how young you are. I think as long as you have something profound to offer, whether they're young, your age, above your age, or not even here yet, you can influence them, right? You can have some right on how they might live their life. So if you have that story, go ahead, share it when it is complete. Thank you all so much for tuning in, staying until the end of this video. I plan to put out more videos really soon. I've been inspired and I've been on a little bit of a creative block from time to time. but I think I'm getting a little bit of momentum. So if you want to see more videos, you have ideas specifically catered to mental, physical, and environmental health, please let me know. Leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bells because I have more videos coming really soon. Hit that like button. Share this with somebody that might need it. My top 3 ways on keeping your spirits high during this time. Thank y'all. Peace.